I came to the US in 2015. I was 15 years old. I'm from Yemen. Back home, when I was a little kid, I used to love to go to the sea with my family. It was so fun. Back in 2015, my family and I were feeling scared to die in the sea while escaping from Yemen to Djibouti. I used to always wait to watch the fireworks in Yemen, but now fireworks remind me of the sounds of war. In 2015, I didn't go to school anymore because my school had been bombed. I stopped drawing because the war took all my colors. The streets were scary during the war and made me feel unsafe to be on them.
My name is Asma'a Abdulaziz. I'm 23 years old and I'm a medical student.
اسمي جيهان حكيم. I'm 38 years old. I am the founder and chair of the Yemeni Alliance Committee.
My name is Kibria Wasel. I'm from Yemen.
My name is Nadia Shihab, and I'm a filmmaker that lives in Oakland.
Yemeni women are incredibly strong and resilient, and I think that comes a lot from the fact that from such a young age they're expected to serve their families and their communities and just everyone around them.
Yes. So yes, we are women, but we're also mothers, we're also sisters, we're artists, we're political organizers. There are many aspects to our identity that include being immigrants.
My parents came from Yemen about 20 days before I was born. So my mom traveled here when she was pregnant, and they were looking for opportunities for me and my siblings and for themselves to build a better future. It was very important to my dad that each and every one of us got a proper education, the girls and the boys in the family.
I'm very proud to come from Yemen. It also makes me very sad because of what our country has gone through. And my father is from Yemen, my mother is from Iraq, and those two pieces are part of who I am.
So my mom is my role model. So my mom herself went through a lot of obstacles growing up in the 70s and the 80s. She raised us as a single mom, 3 daughters and a son, and she went through all of those obstacles, which are gossip, backbiting, rumors, all those things that a lot of communities that are still very closed experience. So my mom gave me the trust and the confidence because she knew what it felt like when she was going through it, of driving and going to college and trying to raise kids on her own and trying to be independent.
There was so many cultural barriers that really made it difficult for me. There's certain expectations of marriage and having children and, you know, fulfilling the roles in the house as you're supposed to.
You know, it's difficult for me to speak about all Yemeni women, all Arab women, all Muslim women. Our experiences are so different depending on where we live, the families we come from. And so I think generally a lot of us are still involved in the same struggle for women's rights, but that struggle also exists in the United States and also exists in countries around the world. It's not unique to Muslim or Arab women.
I think that Yemeni women really need to prioritize themselves and understand the importance of their self-development so that they can further support the people around them even better than they can right now.
But I do feel like there is greater solidarity now than there was 10 or 20 years ago between women across different countries and across cultures.
As a little girl, what made me feel strong and keep fighting was the other women in my family and my country who keep fighting for us and others.
I want them to be in school and to invest in their education. I will tell you, the role model is my mother. She was a role model. She had 9 kids. She was a hard worker, and prior to all of that, she worked in the field. So that was my inspiration.
So my pursuit of medicine is in order to make myself better able to serve the people both here, my communities here, and also in Yemen. I know that after the war, so much infrastructure has been completely demolished by the war, including the health infrastructure. And So I hope that at one point I can be a part of rebuilding that. And I know that there's not a lot of women in those positions.
I think I was motivated to become a filmmaker because I was experiencing things in life that I didn't have a language for, and filmmaking allowed me to explore what those things were and to find a cinematic, a visual language to express that. My journey to become a filmmaker was also furthered by the frustration that the stories that I was seeing in cinema and on screen about women were either one-dimensional or just offensive, and not true or authentic to the complexity of our experience.
We have to create space and opportunities for our young folks to become leaders, to help our fellow people. Like, nobody's gonna be our advocate than ourselves. We are our best advocates. We don't need anybody else to come and help us. We help us. So when the young Yemeni girls go back to school, finish school inshallah, go to college, that you can do whatever you want to do. And I think that right there is the most valuable thing. You knowing that you can do whatever you want to do, and you know that you can do it, bam, you can move mountains.
Today I'm here and I'm trying to build a friendship with the sea because I feel it's not the sea's fault. The sea is a place full of life. Same with fireworks, because fireworks make people happy and are a magical thing. Today I'm back to drawing. There are mostly safe portraits. I see myself as a strong girl, full of colors. I know I look different here when I walk in the street, but that's what I like about being in Oakland, because everyone is different and I love to be part of this mosaic. Now I'm back in school. I have made new friends who support me, and it's always great to go to school because school will help me become a strong person and help me to build my future and fight for my life and make it magical like fireworks. Today I'm here and I will keep fighting to show that I'm stronger than the world.
لست الوحيد لكنك الأفضل انسى